Hey everybody, it's Tyler Pulse from LiquidationDelivered.com. I want to briefly talk about why we're called LiquidationDelivered.com and what that means as far as the website goes. We set out on this journey to do two things, and that was to sell really high quality merchandise, which I think we've done a good job of building the in-house manifested pallet program, where the items are actually listed per pallet, and we scanned every item so we know what's on it. And two, we've done a good job of automating the logistics, which is really it's really a gray area for a lot of people if they don't understand how logistics works, especially when it comes to shipping palletized freight. If they've never done that before and they don't know the ins and outs of it, there's a lot of gotchas. So we've done a pretty good job of integrating that into our website. And above that, I think we've done a good job of being transparent about our pricing. Why, basically, as you shop on our website, you're going to see the shipping cost. You're going to see it change as you add a pallet or remove a pallet. It's dynamic. It's constantly in motion. You add a pallet, we're going to grab data. You remove a pallet, you're going to grab data. You go over a certain amount of pallets, it's going to switch to truckloads. Those are things that are all built into the process. So right now I'm logged in. Let me log out real quick. You cannot check out without being logged in. This is because we need an address on file to get shipping rates. Because we're doing B2B sales and even B2C, but still we're shipping palletized freight, we just lock that process down, remove guest checkout, and you have to log in. So let's log in real quick. Now, the second I log in, you'll see the shipping rates start. There you go. We're fetching the rates right now. 2 pallets, $578. Now it's like, well, that's a lot of money. Well, let's see where the address is at because it depends on where the user dashboard address is at. So these are your options: FedEx Freight, Estes Express Lines, ABF. These are national carriers right here. They deliver everywhere in the country. We have local carriers as well, and we use that for basically our 250-mile bubble. But the dream is to eventually add more and more carriers so we can hone in on the shipping expense and then get it cut down for you. So, user dashboard. Now this is where all your information is at. This is going to be your information. So in this case, it's mine, my email, my first name, my last name, my tax exemption certificate. I will talk about this in another video. This is super important. This has big implications on liquidation. Those of you that are in liquidation know you can buy liquidation sales tax free if you are registered, right? And I'll talk about this in a whole other video. So this is where we're deriving our rates from. The origin is Independence, Missouri. The destination is this right here. Warehouse, first name, last name. This is my warehouse manager, my hypothetical warehouse manager, Tim Smith, right? It's not me because I'm not going to be receiving it. Tim's going to be receiving it. The address is in California. The type of location matters. Commercial, the docket location matters. If you don't have a dock, you need a lift gate. If you don't have a dock, you can't do truckload. So those are all things that play into how our rates are derived. So right now, you have a dock. It's in California. Let's do no dock. No dock is going to come up. It went up because now you need a lift gate. So FedEx has to use a lift gate, and they're going to charge you for that. That's going to be any carrier in the country. Okay. So what happens if we go local? Local to us. Local to us. We are in Independence, Missouri. Let's go to Olathe. Let's see if we can find Olathe, which is in Kansas. It's probably 20, 30 miles away from our warehouse. No shipping dock. We'll say residential. Let's see what happens with the rates now. We come here. They're going to load up. $284. Much more competitive. Much more competitive. That is a local LTL carrier and a truckload carrier that we use that for the most part is always going to beat out the national carriers. They don't want to sit there and play around Kansas City. They're going to do different things. Local carriers and regional carriers, that's what they do. They stay in their bubble and they usually have competitive rates. That's their niche lane or lanes. Just to see, let's add a dock. Let's say it is a commercial dock within Kansas City. 2 pallets. $184. So you saved a little bit of money. Dayton Freight Lines. So I was wrong. There's another example of an LTL carrier being really, really competitive locally, which is great for us. It adds more options, more viability. Now, the difference is transit time. You can get this next day. You're going to get this in 1, 2, or 3 days. One day is usually the next business day. So if you book a load at 3 o'clock, it's probably not coming the next day, but the next day after that. That's interesting though. Now, what if you want to add, stay local, and you want to stay LTL, less than truckload, but you got 6 pallets? Let's see what that's going to do. Pulse still there, Estes right there, right? So it's always changing, like I said. And if you come here and you add this to cart, you can also, while you're shopping, you can look up and say, hey, oh, total cart shipping cost, 7 in cart. So it's plastered everywhere. That's complete transparency. That's us doing our best to let you know, hey, this is what you're incurring. So that is what I like to call the transparency design concept. It's at the core of what we're doing. Liquidation, there's a lot of gray areas in it, and I don't want to be a part of that. So I want to use innovation. I want to use technology to mitigate that as much as possible, to give you a tailored product for your liquidation business, your bin business, your resale business, whatever it is. I want you to know what you're buying. I want you to know how shipping is going to work. That's the whole part of this game. Let's see. That should cover just about everything. Let's go truckload though, right? Let's add a bunch. Let's go to 24 pallets, which is the standard max on a 52 footer. And by the way, truckload to you means you're buying the whole truck. There's no other customers on there but you. You are renting that space. Look, see the red? You're done. It means, hey, that's too much. We don't do over that. That's what that means. Pulse Logistics, $440. $440. Okay? And you'll see it again. Let's take one off. And we'll add one and try to add again. Nope. We're at your max. So that's a good rundown of what it means as far as of why we're called LiquidationDelivered.com and what that means to you as a user. We have built in the shipping rates dynamically so you can always keep a beat on everything. We cover LTL, we cover truckload, 1 to 24 pallets. So if you don't know a lot about shipping and it's not really what you do, well, that's kind of why we're here. And also, we're not just an e-commerce business in a sense. Obviously, I'm making these videos because I care. I'm also always available through email or phone number. Just call me. You can call me about prices. You can call me about shipping. You can call me about whatever. I've done deals off the website. I've done a lot of deals off the website. I hope to do a lot of deals on the website, but this is business, and I'm gonna do whatever I can. I'm gonna utilize whatever avenue I can to make sales and to make sure my customers are taken care of. So anyway, if you have any questions about the shipping engine, if you want to be a part of the shipping engine, if you're a carrier or broker listening and you'd like to be a part of this, just reach out to me. We can easily integrate that into the code base. That's not a problem at all. I appreciate you listening, and we hope to see you on the website. Thank you.